This is a video about how to find a manager, or how I'm trying to find a manager, or I don't know. We'll figure it out by the end. There are no rules. There is no rule book. This is wide open. Every path is different. So I'm just sharing what I'm going through. Maybe it'll give you some ideas. Did you get a chance to read that last draft?
You got a deal in place?
Well, I mean, that's why I'm calling you. I was hoping you could get me in to see that friend of yours at Paramount.
What am I, a cruise director? You can get in the room on your own. You call me when you need an extra 10% on the back end.
Hey, did you get a chance to read that last draft?
Looks good. The flashback really nailed it. I know someone at Sony. They're looking for a genre piece.
If only this industry were so easy to navigate. If you're an actor, it's kind of a tie, right? I mean, between getting a manager and an agent, it doesn't really seem to make much of a difference. But if you're a writer, you want to go with a manager, especially if you're just starting out. Because an agent is going to be great at negotiating deals, but a manager is going to be the one who actually gets you in the room. It's tough finding a manager when you're just an unknown creative. Let's say you sell a script and it becomes a go project. Sometimes the manager will stick around as a producer or an executive producer, something like that. Now, I imagine that a lot of writers, because look, we're bitter by nature and suspicious as hell, but you know, some writers would probably find that to be a conflict of interest. If a manager helps me get into the land of milk and honey, they can take a cow. I'm okay with that. The best thing about this industry is there are no rules. And the worst thing about this industry is there are no rules. There's no playbook. There's no established way to get in and make a name for yourself. Everybody's got to find their own path, right? It's just that mine is rather serpentine, and it's taken me through deserts, swamps, Venice cocktail parties, Starbucks parking lots, and a lot of mislaid trust. But that's another video. First up is the desktop and Google. I searched on for literary managers who accept submissions. What I found was a huge list produced by
Script Reader Pro.
It had about 300 names on it. The first section were managers and management companies that took submissions, management companies and managers that didn't take submissions, and then a group of managers and management companies where nobody really knew. Obviously, you're gonna wanna hit the ones that take submissions. But what the hell? I mean, you're in this to win this. Take a chance and hit the ones who don't take submissions. Now, I would suggest subscribing to IMDb Pro. It's invaluable. You can search for specific writers, producers, whomever, and find out their managers, their agents, even their lawyers. I'm selling a pilot. It's BJ and the Bear meets Manimal.
Ew, gross.
I tried to think of specific episodes that really affected me. Found out who the writer was, found out who their manager was. I searched for writers on shows that I thought were equivalent in terms of quality and in terms of tone.
I don't get it.
And then I tried to find out who their managers were. The whole point of this search is you need to be able to construct an email, something that you're going to send to these managers to try and entice them to your skills and your ability and your work. And you can do some more Google searching, find out something about their history. Flattery gets you everywhere in this business. So if you take the time to study up on the people you're approaching, they're going to appreciate it.
What am I, a cruise director? You can get in the room on your own. You call me when you need an extra 10% on the back end.